was lost during the malfunction of June 10th, 2048. Damn, that's a damn shame. All right, so something else that's something important to notice would be the colors. So anytime you see a blue light on a door or on a locker or something you can interact with, it will be powered. You also see just like orange and red doors. Those will be locked, and sometimes you can do stuff to them, other times not so much. So we're in here now. This is interesting. Kind of a neat little area. It's very close to the director's office. I don't know how else you would manage to get here, but you'll notice we can actually move this giant stepping thing, and I don't know what you would call it, just a mobile ladder. And yeah, not really be able to do much with it, but let's remember that it's there. There's not a whole lot else to deal with in here, it seems, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, just run around in low gravity. It's good. It's a little floaty, but it's actually pretty satisfying and easy to control, so I like it. All right. So the game is telling us about our flashlight as if we haven't had it on for the past 30 minutes, even though we didn't need it. But if we explore a little bit, it just looks like a dark room. It's just filled with things that are unimportant. Unlike these. These are actually going to be the main power sources that we're going to find on the spaceship. And we're going to want to remember the color coding for that, because we're basically going to need to switch out some batteries, and some that have been going for 5 years, others not so much. It's amazing that they could hold their charge for that long. And while the game loads, let's run up here. Ooh, a celebratory cafe of sorts. Huh. So Fortuna 1 is a go. Thank you, everyone. So I have a feeling I am the one-man band that is the Fortuna 1. And so we'll see how that goes. But for now, what does that say? Beer punk? Huh? I win. I win. All right. Well, it doesn't look like there's much here. Now, audio recordings. Those are going to be real important. Plus, we've got an evacuation notice. Huh. Well, thank you, Maria Gonzalez. I will keep that in mind, ma'am. So I take it we should probably go to the control center, but because this door is malfunctioning, we'll take this other way. And let's take a listen to our first audio log.
Isolated 3 plausible causes for the MPT blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station.
Claire, there you are. Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
It won't take long. I'll be right there.
A true Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either. You're just as stubborn as your father.
Probably the only thing we have in common. I just don't understand why he didn't restore the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing. And now it's just us. No one else is even trying. If we fail...
Remember what I told you. If it can be done, then we're going to do it. That's all we have to focus on. Go over your notes. Join us when you're ready.
All right. Causes of the blackout.
Wow, a lot of things happening there, but just like little small flavor text to really kind of bring out the girth of the meal that is Deliver Us the Moon. And so be prepared for just more of this, but things will happen, and things do get exciting to a degree. So keep that in mind as we continue onwards here and prepare for the missile launch.
Get the rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
Okay, sounds good. Reboot. Rebooting.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster. Time's running out. Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Yeah, it would be a damn shame if some of that pesky weather got in our way, but it looks as though we need to close both fuel valves before we can actually take off, so that might be something worth investigating. But first, let's launch the rocket. Why not? So we do this, and the game is going to indicate to us via blinking red lights that we're going to have to go and get those 2 fuel valves. So let's go ahead and do that before, doing anything else that might seem remotely sketchy. And we're going to head out here. and you'll notice we are actually directly above that room that we were in before that had the staircase in there. Huh, the movable one. So I'm gonna start by toggling this. This is gonna be good. And we're gonna start climbing up these ladders here so that we can close those fuel valves and get inside the damn thing. I think that's a good idea. Here we go. Hydrogen valves closed. Beautiful. Okay. And then we head over here, and, you know, this seems a little too easy. I don't know. What's going to impede our path this time? Well, unfortunately, it's due to Fortuna 1's weight being severely over the limit of this ladder. So we're going to head down, and we're going to grab the thing that was very obvious that we were going to need at some point in the future. I don't think there are a lot of red herrings in this game, but if there are, I have yet to see any. So let's go ahead and grab that sucker. Where? Oh, there you are. And moving these things are pretty, like, easy. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's very intuitive as to how you would probably expect it to in a game. This is definitely a video game, but it's also, oof. It just feels good to, like, control despite its relatively floaty nature. So we're gonna go down here, and we're actually gonna rotate along this way. And don't ask me how this makes any sense, but we can do it somehow. I'll go and bring it down here. See, they even put a little ladder thing there, as if this ladder, or yeah, that ladder is prone to break. And by ladder, I meant stepping thing right there. So let's go and close this. And mission accomplished, right? We are A-okay to go. So let's do it. There's a whole lot else we need to read about here.
The hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the rocket for launch.
Alright. Let's prime this bad boy up. I am absolutely ready. Do we need to do it at the computer, though? And can we do it to any computer? Do they all just share the same screen? No, we have to do it on this one, apparently. Nobium. Alright, here we go. Let's turn the virtual launch key. Reboot successful. Hooray! Was that successful misspelled? Are there normally 2 L's at the end of successful and only 1 S? I honestly can't remember. Uh-oh. We should probably turn the key, shouldn't we?
That's it. The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm destroys the rocket and everything we've worked for.
Oh no. Okay, so we have a timed section, and this is not one that you really want to dilly-dally too much around. But of course, because this game is really weird and German as hell, there is an achievement to get there right in the nick of time. And so once there's about 5 seconds left, we're going to initiate the cutscene that allows us to escape in the rocket, but we're gonna have to wait until literally 5 seconds before the countdown is over. So it's not that far away, and it's not that difficult to find. It's just something to take into consideration as we make our way up there, and so we can be delivered to the moon.
What are you waiting for? We have to launch before it's too late.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I'm taking my time. Also, you'd think we'd have a little bit of leeway considering how far that dust storm is. But once we hit that ladder, that is where we're going to enter the rocket. And so, we can just enjoy, wait, and hopefully make it up right before it all gets blown to hell. Alright, here we go.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Excellent. Now this is a really cool part. Unfortunately, there is an achievement that you can also get here if you fail it 5 times. And so what you can do is you can literally just sit here until the timer pops up, but we really can't do that right now.
Ground
So,
launch sequencer started.
and as much as I'd like to continue on with this train of thought, we should probably grab that achievement while we're here. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Nothing exciting really happens on the 5th fail, but you just get kind of like reprimanded via an achievement. It really is like a neg achievement, really, where it's just like, oh no, you dum-dum, how could you have failed 5 times? But yeah, we're just gonna sit here for a little bit and I will cut to the 5th and final failure. But there is like a weird little cutscene that does play once you fail, but anyways, because I'm bad.
Orbital access arm retracting. Be a little more careful.
No, no.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this. Initiate launch procedure.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how patient they're being despite this being my 5th effort in doing this, but apparently Houston, we've got a problem. So, of course, colors are definitely important. Everything is activated.
Ground launch sequencer
Let's move on.
started.
Launch sequence. So this needs a little bit of good timing, but
Orbital access arm retracting. Perfect, just like was practiced.
yes, indeed, perfect. All right, A1, A3, B3, B4. That seems pretty standard fare, all things considered.
Secondary power units booting up.
Nice. All right. Departure from Earth. Destination, Pearson Space Station. That sounds familiar. All right, we doing this again? All right,
Gaseous
oxygen vent.
Oxygen vent arm retracting, holding but barely. Try to go easy on the equipment.
There's a little bit of a delay on that. Am I actually gonna fail this like normally?
Vent arms safely in place.
Okay, I think we're good. Fill the sound suppression system tanks. Quickly, release. All right. Am I just doing this? Oh, I can't do this with apparently with yeah, control stick. Ooh, there we go.
Sound suppression system engaged.
All right, let's flip her and get started.
Hydrogen burn-off system activated. Rocket boosters ready for ignition. Standing by for countdown. Rocket boosters ignition start. Engines ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, start 1. We have liftoff. The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1. The view must have been breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today is dust. If you can bring the MPT network back online, it could restore the hope humanity lost after the lunar colony fell. We could recover, rebuild, and most of all, start thinking about a future. You'll need to find the MPT transmitter at the Pearson Space Station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth. This was the final link in the MPT network before the blackout. If there are answers to find, they're at Pearson. Claire, we need to head down to the shelter. These winds are getting bad. Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for a while. To reach the station, you must... Once you're in the purple... Activate second stage of the law. Please, deliver us the